Good afternoon, friends. Today's story is called Owen. It's about a little mouse that has a very special blankie that he just can't put down. We have a friend in our classroom named Owen, don't we? Owen had a fuzzy yellow blanket. He'd had it since he was a baby, and he loved it with all his heart. Fuzzy goes where I go, said Owen, and Fuzzy did. Upstairs, downstairs, in between, inside, outside, and upside down. See him taking Fuzzy everywhere? Fuzzy likes what I like, said Owen, and Fuzzy did. Orange juice, grape juice, chocolate milk, ice cream, peanut butter, applesauce, and cake. Look at that blanket. Oh my goodness. Isn't he getting a little old to be carrying that thing around? Asked Miss Tweezers. Haven't you heard of the blanket fairy? Owen's parents had never heard. So Miss Tweezers filled them in. That means she told them all about it. You see her telling them over the fence? Owen's playing with Fuzzy. That night, Owen's parents told Owen to put Fuzzy under his pillow. In the morning, Fuzzy will be gone, but the blanket fairy will leave an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific big boy gift in its place. See, there's Mama and Daddy telling Owen about it. What do you think? Do you think he's going to do it? Do you think he's big enough to give up his blankie? Owen stuffed Fuzzy inside his pajama pants and went to sleep. Do you see him hiding it? How is the blanket fairy going to find it there? No, blanket fairy, said Owen in the morning. No kidding, said Owen's mother. Well, no wonder, said Owen's father. He's pulling it out of his pajamas. That blanket fairy could not have found that blanket in his pajamas. Fuzzy's dirty, said Owen's mother. Fuzzy's torn and ratty, said Owen's father. No, said Owen. Fuzzy is perfect. And to him, Fuzzy was. Where's Fuzzy? He's hiding him behind his back, isn't he? He doesn't want it to get washed. Fuzzy played Captain Plunger with Owen, and Fuzzy helped Owen become invisible. He's playing Captain Plunger. That means he's playing with a toilet. Is that a good idea? I don't think that's a very good choice. There's a lot of germs in the bathroom. Fuzzy was essential when it came to nail clippings. That means he had to have Fuzzy. And haircuts and trips to the dentist. See, he's got him in all three pictures, everywhere he goes. You can't be a baby forever, said Miss Tweezers. You haven't heard of the vinegar trick? Owen's parents hadn't. Miss Tweezers filled them in. There's that sentence again. What did that mean? Right, it means to tell them all about it. When Owen wasn't looking, his father dipped Owen's favorite corner of Fuzzy into a jar of vinegar. Owen sniffed it and smelled it and sniffed it. He picked a new favorite corner. We had vinegar in our classroom for our science experiment. Do you remember that stinky stuff that we used to make the volcano erupt? Remember, it was called vinegar. Then he rubbed the smelly corner all around his sandbox. He buried it in the garden and dug it up again. Good as new, said Owen. What do you think happened? Do you think it still smells like vinegar? After he buried it and then dug it up again, what do you think it might smell like now? I think so too. Fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy anymore, but Owen didn't mind. He carried it, he wore it, and he dragged it. Oh my goodness. What could happen if you drag something that's made out of cotton or cloth on the ground? Do you know? He sucked on it, and he hugged it, and he twisted it. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Do you suck on your blankets? No, me either. That's put food in your mouth, not your blanket. What are we going to do? Asked Owen's mother. School is starting soon, said Owen's father. He can't bring a blanket to school, said Miss Tweezers. Haven't you heard of just saying no? Owen's parents had never heard of that. So Miss Tweezers filled them in. I have to bring Fuzzy to school, said Owen. No, said Owen's mother. No, said Owen's father. Owen buried his face in Fuzzy and started to cry, and he would not stop. Why is he crying? Yeah, they said he couldn't bring it to school. We're not supposed to bring toys to school, are we? Someone might take them away, or we might lose them, and then we won't have them anymore. Don't worry, said Owen's mother. It'll be all right, said Owen's father. And then suddenly Owen's mother said, I have an idea. It was an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific idea. Did you see them trying to make him feel better? He's very upset. He must really love his blankie. First, she snipped, that means to cut, and then she sewed. Then she snipped again and sewed some more. What is she doing with his blankie? Does he look like he's happy about it? What does his face tell you he's feeling? Snip, 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 sew, sew, sew. Dry your eyes and wipe your nose. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Look what his mommy did. Do you see what she did? How many blankets does he have now? Now Owen carries one of his not-so-fuzzy handkerchiefs with him wherever he goes. She recycled his blankie. She made it into smaller pieces so he can carry it everywhere he goes. Here it's on his pocket. Here he's using it for a parachute. He's drying his eyes and blowing his nose. He's becoming invisible. He's making it fly. He's hugging it. He's sleeping with it. And he's carrying it in his back pocket. He can do all those things now. And Miss Tweezers doesn't say a thing. I am so happy that Owen's mommy and daddy were able to find a solution to his problem. But I need you to remember that our big kids, we don't carry things to school. But if you have something special like that, maybe you could bring a picture of it instead. That way it doesn't take up so much space in your backpack and you don't have to worry about getting lost or stolen. I hope you had a great spring break and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.